Hey there, welcome back to my channel. So on my cover of Fight or Flight by Conan Gray, someone asked if I could do a guitar tutorial, and that is what I'm doing for you today. Just a forewarning, this is only my second guitar tutorial ever, so I don't really know what I'm doing still, but I'll try my best. Also, out of Conan's songs, this is definitely not the easiest to learn. It involves a bar chord, the strumming pattern can be a little bit hard to pick up, so this is not a beginner song. You have been warned. But like, if you're a beginner and you're still watching this and you want to play it anyway, like, I respect you. You want the challenge. I know you want the challenge. Okay, so let's start learning this song. First, you gotta get your guitar. This part's pretty obvious. For those of you who are interested in knowing, I have a Sigma Martin guitar. This is what it looks like. It's a really big guitar. And for the song, you're not going to need any capo, so we're all good there. So the entire song uses 5 chords. They're the F, G, C, A minor, and E chord. Though you use the E chord pretty sparingly because it's only in the bridge section. The first chord you'll need to know is the F chord. Here's what it looks like, and here's how it sounds. So for each of the diagrams that I'm showing you, there are numbers on the strings that correspond to each of the fingers that you're going to be using to play the chord. So the first finger, which is your pointer finger, is going to be right here. It'll be doing the bar for this F chord. Your second finger, which is your middle finger, will be right here. Your third finger, or your ring finger, is going to be right here. And your pinky, or your fourth finger, is going to be right here. And it should sound like this. And that is an F chord. Now I know the F chord can be really challenging because doing the bar takes a lot of finger strength, and if you're a beginner at guitar, it's going to be really hard for you. But trust me when I say the more you practice, the easier it gets. If you're still struggling with the F bar chord, no problem, there are plenty of alternative F guitar chords that I can show you. Here is a simpler F chord, and here's how it sounds. Alright, now let's put our corresponding fingers to the strings. So take your first finger, which is your pointer finger, right here, and bar the last 2 strings at the bottom of your guitar. You're going to take your second finger, which is your middle finger, right there, and your third finger, which is your ring finger, right there. Together, it should sound like this, which is pretty close to the actual F chord. Alright, now that we have the F chords out of the way, let's focus on the G chord. This is what the G chord looks like, and here's how it will sound. So just like the F chord, we're going to take our fingers and put them on the strings with the corresponding numbers. We're going to put our first finger, our pointer finger, right there. Our second finger, our middle finger, right here. And our third finger, which is our ring finger, right there. And it should sound... Yep, perfect. Alright, here is the C chord, and here's how it will sound. And by now I'm sure you know the drill. We'll take our fingers and line them up with the corresponding numbers. So, finger number 1, your pointer finger, right there. Finger number 2, your middle finger, right there. And finger number 3, your ring finger, right there. Yep, that's it. Alright, next we have the A minor chord. Here's how it looks, and here's how it sounds. This chord is very similar to the C chord, which is nice. So we'll take our first finger, right there, our second, our middle finger, right there, and the third finger, our ring finger, right here. Yep, that's it. The last chord you're going to need to know for this song is the E chord. Here is the E chord, and here's how it sounds. Since we've already learned the A minor chord, the E chord is very simple. You're going to take your first finger, put it right here, your second finger, put it right here, and your third finger right here. Really, it's just like the A minor, only up 1 string set. Yeah, that's it. Now, just to recap, we've learned the F chord, the G chord, the C chord, the A minor chord, and the E chord. These are the 5 chords you're going to need to know for this song. Remember that guitar is a difficult skill. It's all about muscle memory. So do not be frustrated. Take your time. Just, drill the chords a couple of times until you feel like you've gotten used to them. Alright, so let's talk about the strumming pattern. Besides the fact that this song uses an F bar chord, I would say what really makes this song challenging is the strumming pattern. So the basic strumming pattern is down, 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 up, down, down, down. This strumming pattern is a little bit different for the bridge, but for the verse and the chorus, that's basically all that it is. So what's difficult about this strumming pattern is that it's not something I can really teach you, it's something you kind of just have to pick up and get used to yourself. To show you exactly what I mean, I'm going to put the camera down so you can see my hands while I'm strumming. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down, down. So when I play this song, I personally like to palm mute, which is when you do kind of like that, and it's a little guitar slap, but you don't have to do that, it's a little bit more advanced. So if you would like to do something simpler, you could just strum through with your fingers like that. So for example, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down, down. Alright, now that you know the guitar chords and the strumming pattern, let's put everything together. I'm going to pull up the original song of Fight or Flight by Conan up on my computer, and while I play this song, I'm going to be strumming along and saying the chords out loud. This will be a really great chance for you to practice, but if you're not ready to start playing yet, that's totally cool. Just sit back and watch and try to get a feel for the song. Okay, so let's get started. I'm pulling it up now. It's going to play right away, so get your F chords ready. G, C, A minor, F, 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 G. Alright, and then it just loops. Yeah? Good. Alright, so the two verses and the chorus follow basically that exact same strumming pattern and those exact same chords all the way through. But now it's time for the tricky stuff. So at the bridge section, we stop looping the F, G, C, A minor chord, and we go from that straight into an A minor and E chord. So for the bridge section, the strumming is a little bit different, but for this section, I would just recommend just strumming straight through, nothing fancy, no down, up, or palm muting or anything, just straightforward. So for the bridge, you're going to use that E chord that I talked about earlier. If you don't remember it, go back into the video when I talked about it earlier. To really show you how the bridge goes, I'm going to play the song over here on my computer, and I'm going to strum along, and I'm going to say the chords out loud. I'm going to do the whole bridge all the way through. And if you feel comfortable enough, go ahead and practice along with me. Get your A minor ready. And A minor, E, A minor, E, F, G, C, A minor, F, G, C, A minor, F, G, A minor. Whew, okay, that's the bridge section. I hope this tutorial was helpful. If it wasn't, I'm sorry, I'm not a guitar instructor. But if you're still frustrated, if you're still struggling, just keep drilling the chords, practice the strumming, do your own thing too. You don't have to listen to this tutorial. You could really do whatever, and I'm sure it's gonna sound great. If you use this tutorial at all to do your own covers, let me know in the comments. I would love to see those. So have a good day, keep practicing, keep playing, and stay safe.